AT&T happened. I've been getting these intermittent fiber optic outages for whatever reason for the last few months, and I'm about done with it. I pay for fiber optic. I'm supposed to have a gig up and a gig down, and that's what happened. AT&T happened. The good news is my flight is still good, so we're good. Well, we're gonna have a little split episode here, but we can manage that. That's side stuff. I'm just hoping that we had a hell of a crew in here. So how AT&T? This is like I'm just gonna throw this out here. This is like me being a fireman and not being able to put out a fire. That's what AT&T service is like. It's like, oh no, we pay you to be a fireman. We want you're getting money to be a fireman, but you don't have to put out any fires. Like, don't worry about it. You're not expected to actually do your job or anything like that. As long as you show up, and pay the bill, and you can collect your paycheck, it's cool. Anyway, Hawks Girl, thanks for the resub. Did I miss any chat? Because I was disconnected completely. So if you guys had said anything between my text saying, actually after Hawks Girl resub for 12 months, I did not hear anything after that or see anything, nor do I have the capability to go back and see. So welcome back, everybody. Thank you for coming back if you did. I really appreciate it. I do a couple of things here that I have to do, and we'll go from there. Nothing we can do about that. Nothing I can do about that other than I got to switch over to Verizon. I'm all done. 2026 is bringing just the general flight announcements. Very good. 2026 is bringing in Verizon, I think, to the Illinois abode. I'm done with this silliness every single time. All right, I gotta put this in here, and then I really need the gig up and gig down, Nichols. I don't know if they have that or not. I'm actually impressed that I'm very impressed that the stream or the flight stayed going, because it's all based in. I've had it crash when my internet crashed. I've had it happen that it has crashed my flight as well. But happy that didn't happen. Up down is in upload and download. Yeah. Nichols, yep. I used to have AT&T, and it wasn't the best experience. I had not had a problem at all, Doozy, until maybe about 5 months ago. I mean, I had AT&T in New York, and it was great. I never had any issues. And now I'm in this apartment building, and I am getting intermittent outages like crazy. Like, this is my first one, admittedly. This is my first one. We were getting them every single Friday, religiously at varying times. And it was knocking the stream off. It was knocking me off of doing things. My wife couldn't work. Like, there was a whole bunch of things, and we were getting them every Friday. And then every once in a while, we get another intermittent one here and there. But yeah, it's been challenging to say the least. Yeah, I get 1 gig up and 1 gig down, Nichols. That's what I have with AT&T right now. But I get it. I don't get it consistently. That's the thing. They can say that, I pay for 1 gig up and 1 gig down, but when you drop my stream 2 hours into a stream and then start a new one, and now we're 7 minutes in, and went from 40 viewers to 20, I'm not getting 1 gig up and 1 gig down. I am happy that 20 of you stayed. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So this is episode over on the YouTube side of things. This is episode 41 Bravo. There will be a 41 Alpha and a 41 Bravo. And that being said, this is our arrival waypoint, and we have to start thinking about that. I have to refresh all of my web browser stuff. Thought you were being rude and left. Yes, that's me. Typical. Typical out. You know what? I'm out. Looks like Landry landed in Quebec City. Got himself a nice around the world leg 10. I thought, well, I could have went to Tampa. Oh yeah, Sconce 88 heading to Connecticut to help my tech build a new webhook for WolfAir. Very nice. Well, you guys, you do have resets on your. There is a reset on all of your boarding passes and your alerts and all the things. So the check-in is good. Your cargo loading is good. You guys get 3 now. Sconce shipping with WolfAir. Bowfing is live. Lizards loaded. Nichols. Big Rig is shipping with catching a connection to chill with Big Rig. Big Rig's chilling with Big Rig. Bipolar clown. Nichols shipping with WolfAir. Questionable cargo. Right up Sconce's alley. Ropenza's boarding. My tech's checking in. Ropenza's boarding. Headed to Chicago to help organize the Wolfpack meetup at Sim Gaming Expo. My tech is shipping construction tools. Nichols flying for an interview with WolfAir Aviation HR specialist Big Rig. Big Rig stopping in. My tech's heading to Louisiana to show Busty 172 how to drive a truck. That is perfect. That is perfect. Big Rig shipping with WolfAir Electronics. Pontiac 91 shipping, flying to Tampa to compare the clouds with my Sydney fly Tampa scenery for authenticity. Very nice. You webhook, I bring beer. Nice, nice. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome back. We got this 78 knot tailwind now. Got the low speed creeping up on us here. I visited Tampa so often I have the keys to the city. There you go. I am gonna, when we get down, guys, I am gonna set the time back so we're not in the dark for the whole next flight if we do that whole next flight. I still don't know how long that flight's gonna be. I have not processed that. Denver to SDF. Yep, Doozy. Yep. I don't know how long that flight is. I'm assuming it's about 2 hours. It's about the same distance, Seattle to Denver. I actually, Doozy, when I transmitted my duty schedule, I put in 800 and 1,000 7 hours starting at Seattle, and that was the first thing it gave me right there. It gave me Seattle to Denver, Denver to SDF. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? Normally I would have to mess with that for a half hour to try to get that done. Yeah, so it's 889 miles to Denver, so I'm assuming it's going to be 2 hours. This was a 2-hour flight. Rigged, exactly, right? Perfect. It was perfect. Anyway, thanks everybody for hanging out and putting up with that silliness. If you came back, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hat for now. All right. At Kishner, we need to be at 13,000. And come down. Dual at 7. Grab the glide slope. Nice. Work. Go ahead and get our flap speed. We'll go flaps 30. 139 VREF. What? What's that? Unable 280 at Hippie. Why? 25,000. All right, we'll be all right. Not really sure how to manage that. 280 is going to be overspeed. That's probably why. So if we just put 0.739 in there, or 0.73 in there, 280 is going to be overspeed. Oh, 250? I think it still likes it. Catching up, leaving LGA and the US, Scott says. Unable 250 at I mean, that is a constraint there, but it does say 280. I wonder why that is. Do 280B? Okay. Is that I'm assuming that's because of the wind, right, Sconce? Is that what I gotta get my game face on here. Top of descent's coming up quick. It's messing with the VNAV profile. You can just do a speed intervention to keep the constraints. Gotcha. But I think even that, I think we're going to barber pole it, I guess, maybe at this altitude. But we've hit the top of descent. All right, ATIS information has been checked. Altimeter has been checked. Check it one more time. We checked it earlier. Rivals 29904. It actually did move. Good. Radios are set. 124.3. thought I had that set before, but 122.8, we're listening. 4.3 is Denver. 108.5, 108.5, 108.5, 173, 173, 173, and our minimums are 55.92. VNAV isn't 100% even in the real thing. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right, altimeter's set, radios are set, MCP altitude is set, FMC is set, localizer frequency is set, ILS course is set. De-icing of engines on. Do not believe that we have anybody else coming in that is a conflict to us. We're looking pretty good. It is dry down there. Full visual. Flaps 30. We'll go anti-ice on. Ref 5. Weather. Calculator. Plenty of room. Save the brakes. Guy on final right now, but he's well in front of us.
Silver traffic, America 152 is heavy, taxiing to runway 17 left, via Bravo Sierra Lima Echo Delta, Denver traffic.
Probably bailing off M4, and we will taxi back to the A convoy. Welcome in, everybody. Sorry about the hiccup there. Internet hiccup. Split the stream. That will be a stream streak killer right there. All right. We're good. FSLTL stuff is coming along. Do we have a discount? No. What do you think, guys? Who's on board for another flight? Doing one more? Or nah? Do it, he says. Do it, she says. If the wife's telling me to do it. One 7 right, reciprocal is 35 left, 353. Hawksgirl shipping with WolfAir, questionable cargo. Interesting. Interesting. What did I ship? I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. Can't be asking questions like this. Hawksgirl catching a connection flight to Australia to wrestle a cassowary. I would love to see that. I would actually love to see you kick a cassowary's ass. These things freak me the F out. You and all of Australia, by the way.
Zero traffic, your flight 1324, departing 175.
It got dark quick here. "15,000 feet, we will go ahead and turn on our landing lights, as since the Earth is only 10,000 feet below us here." Contacted the news channels to be on standby to record said wrestling match. Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to schedule it up. It's going to be good stuff. It is going to be good stuff. I'm going to go terrain on early up here. We're passing 18,000. Double check our ATIS over here. 299 or 4. That is what we have. Set. Winds are 250 at 10. Check. I'll also bring coffee and Band-Aids. Nice. I guess I do get audio pops here and there on, I thought it was mainly just Fenix stuff, but I guess I'd never noticed it, but I guess I do get a couple of audio pops here and there. Rapenza was talking about that earlier. Landing very soon, Cap. Very soon. It is up on the top left as well. Go. Distance to go 46 miles. ETA is 7 minutes. Alright, I can stew. He brakes. Forgot to set that. We did set it for auto brakes too, and I forgot to set it up here. We're good there. Couple of flights in Denver right now. There's one departure on the ground. Actually, he's leaving. He's leaving on 17 left as we speak. There's one that just went airborne, and there's actually a few that went airborne now, but we're the only arrival for now. All is well. 15,000 feet. Let's go landing lights on. Continuous on the engines.
Denver traffic, American 152 Heavy, departing runway 17 left to the south on the Pike City departure at Denver traffic.
Thanks everybody for coming back. Sorry about the sim hiccup there. Airfield's right over there. American has cleared the runway. I'm hoping we can get Mike 5 as well. ND is still bright as hell. No airport yet. Down to 210 here. 25 miles out. We're going to literally be on a 25-mile final. Go ahead and arm the VOR. Are we not arming the VOR? Too high, maybe? We are 25 miles out. Denver traffic, WolfAir 65. We are on about a 25-mile final coming up to heat for runway 17 right. Denver traffic. There we go. Got it now. Localizer is engaged. Steep descent. Yeah, aware. No airport just yet. .28 knot crosswind right now. There's our airport all of a sudden. Brakes armed. At Joe Mag, we will set approach mode. That's our runway right there. Altimeter set, localizer's good. If we miss climb to 10,000 on heading 173. Approach mode armed. And glide slope captured. 1,000 feet if we need it. Climbing on 173. On a heading 173 outbound on the VOR R197 to ho-hum and hold. Thank you, Chris. Right now we're looking good. We're 10 miles out. You put your heading in my speed dial? Oh, I did, didn't I? Yeah, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I screw that up all the time, man, and I don't know why. Thank you for letting me know. All right, final approach. We're above 10 degrees. We can go ahead and shut our anti-ice. Final approach speed, 138. 143 is what we'll come down to. Denver traffic. WolfAir 65, we're on a 10-mile final for runway 17 right. Gear down. Flaps 30. Little pause of the Muzak for a second. By aircraft, 16-knot crosswind. Little rudder in there. Captain Pebble, welcome back. Gears down, 3 greens.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
Off the rudder, we got the runway just changed to right down the runway there. Wind did. Denver traffic, WolfAir 65, short final, runway 17 right.
500. 400. 300. Approaching minimums.
Right. Pappies are wrong on this.
200. Minimums. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Yeah, we'll go down to him. Thanks, Rapenza. A little shoddy if you... I thought it was a little shoddy, but... One Journey, welcome in. Clean up the flaps. Denver traffic, WolfAir 65. We vacated runway 17 right at Mike 4. Taxiing back to the gates via Mike. Thank you, Captain Pebble. Appreciate you. Probe lights go to steady. Actually, I think landing light off on act. Light off. Vision lights. Way to pull off a stream crash and bring the butter. I don't know about butter, but it was definitely trying to figure out what the hell is, why the stream crashed, and then yeah, absolute. Thank you for that. All right, weather radar off. Traffic can come off. All right, down to Mike. Down Mike to, we'll go in and we'll park on the inside, I guess. Shut off engine number 1. What's happening right now? Thanks for the gigantified emoji, One Journey. Appreciate it. Chris, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Yeah, this 276 they gave me on landing rate manager. I'm not too happy with that, but the Pappies here, I've had issues with the Pappies here for sure, but giving us like the other end of the runway is like I mean, we were pretty much on visual there. Set up for ILS, we didn't need it. Thank you, One Journey. We'll taxi and we'll park at like Alpha 46 or something like that. And I think we're going to continue on, man. It is only 9 o'clock here. If we can get out of here by like 9:30, 9:45, that'll push us up to like 11 o'clock my time. So I think we'll be all right. Salt Lake City Center just came back on after being... They literally took... we crossed over to them and then they left and then they just now came back on. All right, we're going to be going Alpha to Alpha. Yeah, we'll go Alpha Sierra to Alpha. Jalen, last flight finished. I just finished your last flight. Damn great weekend of flying fake planes. Catch you during the week. All right, sounds good, Jay. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you. I'm going to do one more. I think I'm going to do one more. We're going to kick us off. We're going to kick us off on the right foot for tomorrow. Hopefully we can beat our record of 28 flights for the day in WolfAir. I'll have 4 or 5 of them tomorrow. We may fly the cargo livery tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. We're flying out of SDF first, and then I think it's Milwaukee. I'm not sure where we go after Milwaukee, but give it a look. I actually can't believe that the stream stayed, or the, I cannot believe that the plane stayed flying with no internet for 10 minutes in the sim. I thought for sure we were going to have a sim crash, because I've had that before with internet outages. Just happy it stayed on, because I was not going to restart that flight, to be perfectly honest. All right, that's Alpha Alpha right there. Currently, I have 8 completed for today's Zulu time. Nice, Big Rig. Very nice. Here's Alpha Sierra. We're going to make our right-hand turn here. I need to get a good Denver. I don't have a good Denver. The Asobo one in this sim is not terrible, but also not. It's 8 completed right now, Big Rig. So this is 9. And I'm sure there's others flying too. We just blow by it. We did. Let's fix that. Let's go A6. The A54. Damn ramp. Of course there's no A54. Why would there be? How about A48? Yo, this damn ramp, they're A46. No. Go roll flight. Sounds good. All right, there we go. 10 minutes out from landing yours. Very nice. Good luck. Yeah, the ramp is always jacking us up, man. This looks very, very, very default. Like not even like the Asobo version of it. Like, this is... Isn't there a bridge over here or something? This looks like old school default. Or am I thinking of some other airport? Can't even see the guy. There he is. All right, we're there. Actually, mine probably already already logged in, so it's probably is. It probably did include mine. All right, engines off. Go anti-collision light off. Those are steady. Off, off, off. Taxi lights are off. All that's off. APU's good. Go ahead and come over here. Let them set the chocks. Operations, set the chocks. And request ground power. Connecting. Ground power's on. All right, very good. And we'll request deboarding. This looks like
Surprise. I'm so grateful for the upgrade. This is going to make my flight so much more enjoyable.
what? Who was that? Thanks for the Discord chat, Maddie. Check message. This is not even the Asobo version. I don't even know why this would. Very interesting. All right, let's go. Get these passengers off here so we can get going.
Boarding requested.
Here comes the jet bridge. All right, our next leg is to Louisville. We are going to do another leg. We'll go ahead. I don't even know what I was hearing there. 125 575. Five 575. That's Salt Lake City. Nothing to do with us right now, but we will listen to it. We're going to leave the APU on for now, and we will set up for our next leg. While we take a look, we will get our Levitex. Took off out of Seattle. Departure out of B12, I believe it was. Quick taxi out. Started our engines on the way out. Took off. At ATC, the whole for tower and center. Direct and then flew out and down. Right over Idaho Falls. Came in, made our right turn onto the ILS, and then took over and landed from about 7 miles out. We landed just after the 1,000 footers at 269, 1.09 Gs, right on the center line. I'm happy with that, even though it was screaming glide slope at us the whole time. We actually pulled it off decently. Got some 6 screenshots of the new livery, WolfAir livery climbing out. That was the breakout coming out of Seattle. Couple of wing shots during the sunset. Sunset over the Rockies. That might have been during the breakout or near the breakout as well. So cool. Nice. Let the ramp do their thing. The ramp do their thing here. We'll unload this flight. Looking now for our next leg. The first leg is done of our duty schedule for today. We will kick out the sim brief for the new leg. I'm going to leave it be for 3:35 Zulu. That's 35 minutes from now. Go ahead and throw some music back on. 737-800, we are in the 2024 dual class. We're going to throw on an extra 15 minutes of fuel. I do want to change this. We are WolfAir WLF. We're not going to get into the cargo flight right now. This is actually a cargo leg in the airline, but we're going to fly it as a passenger leg, which you can do. We will be WolfAir 19. Fuel planning, 15 minutes for any silliness. Generate it. Cool. This. Got it. Duty schedule leg is good. Let's real quick. We'll double check that we $4.65 million. Very nice. Seattle to Denver 276. See how we did. We got our company route, duty schedule, Aeroconomy, and our venture around the Earth leg 4. Awesome. I'll upload some shots later on. That's not currently. Big rig should be landing shortly. Got a Delta flight that just pushed out over on the other side here. Go ahead and import flight from Simbri. How long are we talking? 2 hours and 2 minutes. Exactly, almost exactly the same amount of flight time. So we get out of here. I'll be done at about 11:30. Horrible. Might get a later start tomorrow. Not later than today, but a later start than normal. But we'll see how it goes. All right, departing runway 08 on the X-Tan 7 shake transition. We're coming in 35 left. Imbels 5. I'm out. See what their ATIS is right now. And so visual approach runway 35 left and 35 right. Simultaneous approaches. Let's grab an RNAV approach. We'll do an RNAV 35 left. At Bourbon. My wife just drove by this airport today. Drove right down 65, going back to Tennessee. No plane spotting pictures, though. No plane spotting pictures. All right. Navigraph is good. Let me get our landing rate manager set. I'm in a landing rate manager. Pull in our FSHub. Denver. Out. There we go. Set the active. Good there. That'll track. Get a Levitech squared away. Did I complete this? Not. Like. Welcome in, everybody. Over in YouTube's got 15 or so people in there. Thanks for coming in. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to hit the follow if you'd like. Somebody already did. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the sub over on YouTube. Appreciate you. Let's go ahead and get. We'll drop that out of there. As soon as these guys, looks like we are pretty much done deboarding here. Track our next flight to SDF. Set, and we'll get stream flight set up. Be good. Denver to SDF. That should be good now and activated. Hawks Girls shipping. Ibanez guitar picks. Very nice. All right, pre-flight's good to go. Hawks Girls flying to Chicago to help Smelly Inferno work on nuclear reactors. Very nice. Be nice to have you back. You just left. Aw, yay. See your brother-in-law. Feel free to ship your cargo, guys. Use your channel points. Ship your cargo. All right, let's get our flight plan imported. Captain Pebble, shipping Doozy's taco bowl kits. Very nice. Very nice. All right, did we get the load? Yeah, we got that. That's out there, and then weight and balance. Load the plane from here. Nice. What are you doing tonight, Captain Pebble? What are you up to? Are we still deboarding? Deboarding is complete. Let's reload SimBrief. Done. Go ahead and get boarding going. Nice. All right. Get this going. Driving and watching. Oh, you're driving? You're driving up to the in-laws? Landry C shipping with WolfAir Electronics. Very nice, man. I think you're going to the in-laws, right? Yep. That's where you're headed? All right, battery's good. Let's go ahead and get this thing set back to normal here. Probe heats off. Anti-ice off. Electrical hydraulics off. We'll leave one of these on. Off. That one is on. That one is on. That'll stay on. APU gen is on. APU is on. APU gen is not on. Position lights are on. Logo lights are on. Cabin lights are good. I think, guys, I'm gonna set the time back so we're not flying in the dark this whole thing. I think that's going to make it a little bit more tolerable for me as well. So we'll just set it back and what did I put it? 1300? Yeah. Must be in the mood to ship electronics all night. Second flight in a row shipping them. I know, right? I've been watching all day and commenting at stoplights. Nice. Nice. All right, emergency exit lights are on. Well, I appreciate you hanging out, man. Packs are on. Auto. IRS mode selectors are good to go. Let's go ahead and FMC. Get ourselves situated. Ident. We do need to cycle our VATSIM. We are now WolfAir 19. I'm aware my flight plan is mismatched. That's okay. I'm going to pre-file that and fix it right now. Here's our new flight plan. Nice. All right, position in it is done. Get our route request. That's the one. Set the payload, fuel, route. It requested departure runway Denver. I didn't let it do its thing.
Denver traffic, Walker 3158.
Load it.
For the RNAV Zulu, runway 17 right approach, Denver.
I did not let it do its thing. All right, go ahead and activate it. Execute it. Now it's ready. Now it's ready. All right, departure. Going out on runway 8. We will depart on the X-10 7. Shake transition. Done. You're arriving into Louisville at 35 left.
Same check. Yeah, 459 long final, number 16 left enter.
RNAV Yankee 1. RNAV Yankee 35 left. RNAV 5 left. Urban transition is the 1. Coming in on the MBEL 5. Our transition is IMOUT. Execute it. Route. Company route. WolfAir 19. Flight plan request. Perfinite. Oh, wait a minute. Back here. Position in it. Route. Go route 2. That was our copy. Route copy. Now our route 2. All right, cool. Route 1. Good. Perfinite. 0 fuel weight. Actually, let's get our perf request. I always forget that because the Max doesn't have that one. The iFly Max. Be out of here in no time. A little bit of a taxi out to 8, so we'll just start one engine. We'll go ahead and load this up. Cost index of 9, reserves of 4.7, fuel is 18.5. Double check that. 18.399. 0.4 is what we have. 4. Throw that in there. Execute. N1 limit. What is going on, everybody? How are we looking here? 112 passengers, 127 are getting on board right now. Nice. Takeoff perf. We're going out on runway 8. Port from the aircraft. Flaps config. Anti-ice. By the way. Seven. Import the weather, 2995. Calculate. Cell temp at 22. Can they go that low? E-rated 2. $22. 24.3. Flaps 5. Runway 8 is correct. Let's go to the next page. Over here, we have this runway slope is negative 0.35. The wind is 200 at 5. All set. It's dry. 22. Good there. Previous page. 5. 4.5 for N1. PG is 24.3. Trim is 5.25. 139, 141, 144. 30, 141, 141, 140. Thing is cool. That's done. Legs. Have a full flight plan right down to the runway. Let's get our winds. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Load the wind data. Execute. is this? Back to legs. All good there. Welcome in all. All right. FMC pre-flight is done. We will pull up our overlay here if we have to come back. We're going to be coming back on runway 17 right again. Get that ILS 17 7 right. We'll go ahead and pin that. Double check that everything is still in correctly. It is 173 on the course, 108.5 on the ILS. Both is good. Our minimums, if we have to come back, 55.92. That's the runway we just landed on, so we will come back on that runway if need be. We did recycle our flight directors. Good. Good. All right. Pre-flight's done in the C. Now, walk code 0676. Cycle on 0676. I put that in wrong the last time.
Left downwind for runway 17 right.
We're headed down now. We'll cross Moss 14,000. Give her a whirl and she gets
Nice, very nice. Transponder is set. Our speed 144. Takeoff runway. That should. No, it's not. Takeoff runway is 083. 083 as our takeoff runway. Our initial altitude for runway 8 is 230. Doing some debugging. That's the worst encoding. Big rig shipping with WolfAir. Apples and forks. Very nice. Aikido Silverdale. What's going on? Mary whatever from into the southern hemisphere. Big rigs heading to the Wolfpack meetup at Sim Gaming Expo 2026. Very nice, man. Good to see. It'll be good to see you there. 230. Runway 8, climb on heading 083 to intercept course 106 to Kidding at or below 10,000, then on track 084 to Kimball, on track 090 to Beehigh, then on track 090 to cross Mesa at or above 14. Pontiac is catching a connecting flight to Australia to wrestle a cassowary. Awesome, awesome. Pontiac 91 shipping humanitarian kits. Perfect. MyTech says, when I think something is almost ready, it breaks. Yeah, dude, that's the way everything is. That's exactly, you know that. I mean, yeah, you've been doing that long enough. Our APU is already started. Yaw damper comes on. Window heat comes on. Flight altitude. Flight level 370 is set. Our landing altitude is probably about 650 if I had to guess. You're wearing a red hat to go with the Santa beard over Christmas? Nah. Nah. Airport elevation 501. That was a straight up guess from me. Here. $500. Perfect. All right. Flight altitude is set. Landing altitude is set. Flight directors will go ahead and turn on now. Our side first. LNAV and VNAV both on. Minimum set for return. Arrow is set. Let's double check that that is correct. 29 or 4. All good. Auto brakes to RTO. How you doing, Aikido? How's everything, man? Another Kiwi in the chat on the YouTube side of things. Comm radios are set. Doors are not closed yet, but we're getting there. Yeah, there is no way that this is this is not supposed to be... Doesn't Denver have an Asobo scenery here? This is terrible. This is not Fly Tampa. Thank you for asking. Yes, now you can release the ground power. Yes, it is. You can tell by... Can't you tell by that cloud? I know, right?
Denver traffic, walking 3158, 5 mile final, 17 right.
All right.
Denver.
Doors are being closed up. APU gen and bleed. APU on. Gen and bleed on. Ground power's been removed. Auto throttle on. Great song. We are going to be... want to be facing east on taxiway Alpha Sierra. They got it. Go ahead and kick on. We have fuel in the center? We do. Fuel pumps on. Hydraulic pumps on. Anti-collision light on. Parking brake is set. Ground equipment has been removed. Engine area is clear. Shocks can be taken away from here.
Release parking brakes, please.
Shocks are clear. Secondary display unit, good. Axe. Off. I gotta remember to turn those damn things on when we get back up there. AP on auto. Alright. Can't you tell by that cloud? Alright, guys. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I gotta take my meds, and I will be right back. Then we will be out of here for our final flight of the night, and we'll be back all day tomorrow. Give me a minute. I can throw you guys outside.
Denver traffic, walking 3158, clear runway 17 right. Taxi into Bravo 46 via Mike, Alpha November, Denver.
Get out of here. I haven't seen Denver look this bad. I don't even know why that would be, why it would be like this, to be honest. All right.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Packs are off. Bleeds are on. We're only starting one engine for the taxi. Fuel is good. Arte00, thank you for the follow. That's about 10 today. Appreciate the follow, man. Welcome in. Hope you're well. I knew this did not look like the even the Asobo scenery is better than this. This is terrible. I don't even know why that would be. All right, engine number 2. Welcome in. Look at that. That almost looks like a WolfAir livery. Not yet. Not yet. Coming soon to a VAT sim near you. Joe Santizo, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Did I get a raid or something while I was gone? No, we're good. We're good. Okay, cool. Guys, if you're just following us, there are channel point redemptions that you can use. Channel point redemptions. You can ship cargo. You can say hello in the chat. You can ship cargo. You could say hello in the chat, or you could board the plane. Feel free. If you're over on Twitch, guys. Unfortunately, on YouTube, we do not have the ability to do that, but I do appreciate you hanging out and watching over on YouTube as well. We are streaming on Beam, YouTube, and Twitch. Real quick, if you are wondering who I'm talking to, these are the 3 streaming platforms that we are on. If you guys want to join a virtual airline, Chill Virtual Airline, feel free. Go to my website. Here's my website right there. Head over to the website. The pictures. That guy, you just can't walk behind the engine like that guy. You're going to get yourself killed. Oh my God. What's this guy doing? Look, it blew his hair right off. That looks like me. Yeah, see what happens when you do that? Your hair, lady. You walk behind the engine. Meps. All right. See ya. Thanks for coming. The hell was I saying? Oh, if you wanted to join a virtual airline, guys, feel free. A couple of you have followed over on, subscribed over on YouTube. Thank you very much. Yeah, we are getting ready to fly out of Denver on our second flight for the night, and we are heading to Louisville. It's going to be about 2 hours.
Frank,
Infectious with the... Guess whose body said he said enough sleep. Thanks for the streak, Infectious.
Currently, flight level 330, speed of 280.
Who's he talking to? Oh, he's awake. Infectious, welcome in. Thank you for the 15 stream streak, sir. All right, we're only going to start one engine on the way out of here. We're going to do engine 2 on the generator. Let's go ahead and kick the probe heat on. We don't need anti-ice. Packs to auto for now. We got to remember to shut those off when we start the other engine. We're on isolation valve auto. APU bleed off. APU can come off. Engine start switch can go to continuous. We'll go flaps 5. 3 clicks of the flaps down here. I was not aware, guys, that these are click points for the, if you need flaps 5. Sconce just showed me the other day that these are actually click points. I had no idea. You know what I did not do? I did not set my trim. That is over here. 5.25. Let's go ahead and make sure that that's correct. Otherwise, it might be a very short flight. All right. We have a Kiwi in here. We do, NZ. Akito Silverdale is also a Kiwi. My head is planning my food shopping trip in 3 hours. I just easier to get out of bed and do constructive things. That is not sleeping and resting your body, by the way. That is not what that is. Elevator trim is set. Flight controls free and correct. RFMC. Verify takeoff speed 141. Nope. That's supposed to be 141 from the EFB because it was more than 1 knot off. Now we are verified. Cool. I have to buy lamb today. That's today's mission. I've heard about the lamb. I've heard about the lamb. All right, recall. Electric is expected because we only have 1 gen on. Taxi light on. Off light on. All right, it's taxi. Alpha Sierra to Mike, all the way out. Kiwis are welcome. That is true. There we go. Little heavy. He stops in and out. He's been one of my long time YouTube guys. NZ. Sometimes he's in and out, but always stops in to say hello. But I don't know if he's still chilling or not. But Denver traffic. WolfAir 19. We are going to taxi to runway 08 for departure via Alpha Sierra. Mike. Runway 08. Denver traffic. Doozy.
6201, speed for 28.
I'm transmitting, right? Doozy, are you still here? Christmas dinner, need to get food shopping done today. It'll be crazy tomorrow. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I gotta run out and get a few things for my parents too, for when I go down there. But yeah, it's same. That's Lima. We're going over to Mike. Sky Command, just need a quick dose of Nate. What's up, brother? Thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for the raid earlier. Appreciate you. How was your stream, man? I didn't see things got crazy there for a little bit. How was your stream? Where'd you fly? Airbus lifestyle, no big deal. Very nice, very nice. All right, terrain on, traffic on. Got a little uphill, a little bit more throttle. Spin this out to about 80. We're going to traffic and weather. Good. Flaps to 5, RTO. Got another 2 hours of us. Airbus, huh? Between YouTube and Twitch, guys, we got about 60 people hanging out. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Hope everybody is well. for hitting that subscribe. Thanks for hitting that follow if you're over on Twitch. We can't do that till we have our packs off. Gotta remember to turn those damn things back on so we don't get that altitude, pressurization warning that we got last flight. Very embarrassing. Knocked out 172 people in the back. They were very sleepy. Could have been from oxygen deprivation. Likely the ramp's doing. The ramp is always to blame, never us. Engine 1. Are stabilized. Nice. Packs to auto. Back to auto. To auto. Off. He was off. Other gen on. Deal. Continuous. There. Nice. Runway 8 ahead. Got a fake plane over there. See, the citations and the CRJ, or not CRJs, but the citations always come in pink. There is no FSLTL livery, I guess, for the citation X's, to my knowledge. Throttle to get up this hill here. I think we actually made our departure time, guys. I think. All right, terrain and traffic. We're squawking. Weather, traffic. We're out 80 miles. Nice RTO on the there. Landing light on. Taxi light off. Continuous. Continuous. Strobes to on. Collision light on. Belt signs should have been on 4. Packs are on auto, auto. Cool. 108.5 if we have to return. What's up, Dr. John? Welcome in, man. How are you? Welcome back. All right. I think we're ready to go. Landing lights on, strobe lights on, taxi lights off, transponder is set. FC. Ready to go.
Denver Center. Cessna November 675 Delta Lima. Requesting startup and pushback from gate parking 175.
Do we have? Do we?
Denver Center.
There is no.
Cessna November 675 Delta Lima, requesting startup and pushback from gate parking 175.
Dr. John, no Y-ads? What do you mean? November 675 Sierra Delta Lima. Denver Center's not on that I know of, but you sound good. Keep going. Denver Center, No, I'm doing it. Denver traffic, WolfAir 19. We are lining up on runway 08 for departure. We'll be departing on the Xtan 7 for Denver traffic. Infectious. Thanks for the channel point redemption. Infectious catching a connection to chill with Big Rig. That's a very popular one.
Denver Center, Cessna November 675 Delta Lima, do you copy?
All right, let's go. Denver traffic, WolfAir 19er. You're on the roll, runway 08. You're coming up. This plane is a lot of fun to hand fly.
Denver Center, no Cessna November 675 Delta Lima is requesting startup and pushbacks from gate 175.
We're good. I have my autopilot, that's not my, dude, center is offline. I know, right? I told him twice. I did tell him twice. I tried to be, all right, center fuel pumps off. It's going to be a long day for him if he's waiting for Denver Center. Denver traffic, WolfAir 19. We have departed. We're airborne and passing 9,000 feet direct to Kidding on the Xtan 7 departure for Denver traffic. This will be our final call.
Citation Delta 526, radar service terminated.
Do have a constraint, which is why we stopped climbing. He has 0 hours on. No, Doc, John. I just I sent him a Unicom or a thing on there. He I just sent Denver Center is offline. Utilize CTAF for callouts, but you're doing the right thing. Keep it up. That's all I said.
Denver
No, I'm not being a jerk about it. Like I said, I tried to tell him verbally too, but I don't know. He might not be able to hear. You know, if he's just able to transmit and not hearing anything.
Denver Center. Cessna November 675 Delta Lima, requesting startup at gate 175.
I don't I can't make it any more clear. It just is what it is. Like you know, you can only teach somebody you know, when they're willing to listen, I guess. All right, so how do you put that down to here? Someone's cow is either out or having a calf? Oh no. In our neighborhood, Hawks Girl? That's funny. You just have to move your mouse? Like to what? To shut it off, you mean? All right, whatever. I mean, that's fine. I'm not really too concerned about it. But yeah, I mean, I was clicking and dragging it, but weird. It's weird. Big Rig, I don't think it will work if you have its... Oh. I don't think his keybind force... I do have a... Oh, that's what it is. My keybind is locking it up. That makes sense. But I do have a center keybind on that switch. That switch is a three-way toggle. It toggles up, middle, and back. But I don't think the middle... I think the middle is neutral. So... all right, 37,000 feet's where we're headed. That is set. 37,000. We'll put it up here. We are listening to Unicom. We're going to go Unicom over here. Yeah. All right. I'll let you all know if you're going to do your... Oh, John, definitely let me know if you're going to do your session tomorrow. I'm here all day, man. If you definitely let me know in your in Discord if you're going to do your session. I'm there. So I will stay on. We'll fly in or fly out, one or the other. So definitely let me know. Good luck tomorrow if I don't see you, but yeah. You're gonna be tower at Juliana? I'll fly the 800 down there. Looks like Aftermath landed in Brussels. Oh, and the 787. Look at him. And a 347 and a 787. Nice. My departure went through. I want a lot of VFR. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't do much VFR, especially down that way, but I haven't done... I don't think I've ever done a VFR flight on VATSIM. That I know of, anyway. All right, did I get done putting my... Yeah, 122.8. All right, cool. I just want to double check all of our... All right, see you, man. Thanks for coming in, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming in. I think, yeah, Memphis is on. Salt Lake is on behind us. Memphis is on from where we're going, but we're not going into Memphis. We need either Kansas City Center, Kansas City Center, or we need Indianapolis Center to come on. Where's Stu when you need him? But we are also getting late on a Sunday night, so I don't know that we're going to have any ATC whatsoever. So we'll just be flying with our own selves. Be a good time. I'm going to have a good time. I'll be honest with you guys, I was not going to do this flight. I was gonna do a one-flight stream because I was working out some scenery issues in my Fly Tampa stuff, and I was not going to do this flight. I was just going to do the one, but I'm happy to be here. We even had a damn internet outage, for crying out loud, right in the middle of the first flight, so. I was really almost not going to do this flight. Leg 12 complete. Parking the plane for leg 13. Very nice, Big Rig. I'm glad that finally squared away for you. Only had to do it 3 times, right? Guys, we are already up to 14 flights for today. We have the ability to potentially crush the 28 flight record that we have for a daily flight, which was just set yesterday, Zulu time. We are already 14 flights into, and it's going to be 15 when I land. So we're going to potentially, we only need to do 10 flights in the next 20 hours to crush the record that we had. Wow, that's crazy. Gonna go hang with the wife for a little bit, and then I'll be on some more flights. Very nice, Big Rig. Enjoy, man. Once my small jobs are done, I'll try and do another few legs. Very good, very good. Looks like Garden State. Garden State Goldberg has got a couple. He did a couple of routes. He's got a couple of screenshots in the 777. He went from SDF to Newark, I believe is what it was. Made some cash. Aeroconomy job. We also have Aftermath flying from Heathrow to Brussels. Came in Brussels there. Not a WolfAir flight, but doesn't matter. 787 Dreamliner. Scheduled flight for this was our around the world leg 11. That's Landry. It is not a company route though, but that's okay. It is a company achievement route. A lot of those routes are not company routes, so. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Take it easy on the turbulence there, guy. Scott's got his. That's a route he went up to. Oh, so he's right behind you, Big Rig. He's on leg 9. Aeroconomy job went LaGuardia to Toronto. Big Rig finally got his route in here. Leg 12 is done up in Greenland. That's that for now. Very nice. Let's see how many pilots we got in the sky. Oh, it is bouncy here. What's going on? 31,000 feet. Have to look at the turbulence charts here. I didn't look at them before. I don't know the last time that I've had 23 people in YouTube. I appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out, man. I don't think I've had 20-some people in YouTube consistently since my Scum days, back when I was doing constant survival stuff. Constant survival stuff. Oh, it looks like Infectious was in Denver there. We got 8 pilots online, 5 on the ground, 3 in the air. Oh, looks like Pontiac's taxiing out of Hobart.
How can he see me?
Big Rig, thanks for the lurk. 3 pilots airborne. Pontiac's on the ground, getting ready to take off, it looks like. Down in Hobart, Tasmania. Oh, we just landed. Did I do prepper videos? No, Nichols, I was doing survival gaming stuff. I'm not opposed to doing prepper videos, though, but I don't like people to know how I'm prepping. That just makes me a target. But no, I did not. I did not. I did all survival gaming. Scum was the name of the game that I built my YouTube channel on. I probably had 3,000 followers, 2,000 followers building survival game stuff. RTO. God, my landing lights are still on. Oh, how embarrassing. All right. All right. I need to know, in the iFly, this button here sets the speed when you go to take off. Is that button... Is that this button here? On the, on this plane? Because I'm messing that up. I think I'm taking off at under toga power every single time. There is a click spot here, but I don't think it's doing anything for me. Same screw as the Max. It doesn't seem to be changing any of my, it doesn't seem to be changing any of these up here when I hit that button, though. Wonder why that is. Or maybe I'm just not letting it sit. Remove the map. Oh. Thank you. I need to get a light. I need to get a light since I'm kind of doing, kind of familiar with this, how to make things work now. I need to get a light to come on when I have that map up there. That is going to definitely block things. Yeah, when I'm clicking this screw right here. I mean, I don't know what the other screws are, but this screw is the one in the Max. And it doesn't seem to be doing anything here. Should be the top one, yeah. This one here. What's the bottom screw? You know what I did? Did I pre-file this? I think I did. Now that I think. Yeah, we're good. Got a plane go right behind us. Right there he is. Guys, if you haven't hit the follow or the subscribe, depending on what channel you're on, please consider doing so. Don't have to, but if you're enjoying it, we do this at least 3-4 times a week on most weeks. Love to have you on board. Love to have you chilling with us. New to the channel, there's the Discord link. And if you would like to fly along with us in WolfAir Aviation with all the liveries that we have 11 different liveries. Feel free to head over to my website, and there are pictures that link right to the VA Airline on FSHub. Very easy to get started. Hit us up in Discord if you have any problems. We will get you going.
Southwest 1095, 100% uncontrolled. Looks like you're in old scenery. Advise ready to taxi.
Pontiac just landed. WolfAir company route. Made some money on, he did Adelaide to Hobart. Very nice. New level of WolfAir service for the Australian routes in Discord. What did you do? Oh no, Pontiac. At WolfAir, we don't care. The welcome to Hobart is actually makes that photo, Pontiac. So welcome to Hobart is amazing, actually. What happened there? That is amazing. Aussie flying a plane. We drop you right at the McDonald's. I thought you went to bed, sconce. Yeah, I mean, it's a full service here. You're checking out the tiger tails. See now, I may or may not have helped him park. Nice. What the hell happened to my water? I
Thanks for flying.
don't know where the hell my water went.
Center, good evening. November 906 Papa Sierra. Quick radio check. Are you currently by any chance doing like
What?
Are you currently by any chance controlling?
What the hell is this guy trying to say? I may or may not. I don't. He's probably still calling, Sconce. He's probably still calling. What happened was I tried to tell him. I tried to instruct him kindly. I tried to instruct him kindly that there was no center on, and he just kept calling and calling and calling, and I heard we were lurking. You should have pretended to be Tower and gave him a non-existent taxiway. Absolutely not, Sconce. I had a jackass do that to me in Washington, and I had a guy say something like that, and he was pretending to be a controller, and he was being a complete jackass. And it kind of jacked me all. I'm not doing that. But non-existent. All right, I'm gonna tune Memphis Tower in since we'll go ahead and go over there. I know you weren't serious. I did have somebody do that. I don't know if you remember that. We will listen to Memphis 132550. Since we're flying towards them, we will not be going into Memphis, but we are heading towards them. Guys, I gotta go find my water. I don't know what the hell I did with it. I thought I set it over here. It's gone. I don't know. I'll be right back. Throw you guys outside. I'm gonna warm up some dinner too. Be right back. Well. All right, guys, I'm going to shut off the cam here for a little bit. I'm going to eat quick, and I'm going to be here, but I'm here. Give me a minute. Change the view a little bit. You too can fly in this livery if you'd like. Sorry, guys, just getting some food on board here. Another 2 minutes and I'll be done. All right. Good to go. Had to get some food on board. Right. Thank you, Hawks Girl. It was a little late, but I did have a little bit of food before the stream, so I got a little bit of food in. I had sausage and peppers. Little dish I whip up. Chicken sausage and peppers. Oh, bowl. Peppers and onions, yes. What she calls it. Oh, the
Memphis Center, American 6236 southwest of Hot Springs, 50240.
American 6236.
how was the rest of your ride, Hawks Girl?
Hawk Guidance, American 6236.
American 6236, Memphis Center. Good evening. Radar contact 85 miles west-southwest of the Little Rock Airport. Descend and maintain 11,000 Little Rock altimeter 3036.
Descend, maintain 11,000, 3036, American 6236.
Close to thinking about bed? I'm close to thinking about bed myself. Texas just woke up. Pontiac posted more ramp shenanigans. Oh no. What are you doing, Pontiac? Nothing. I'm innocent. Where don't see any new shots here. Posted new ramp shenanigans. Where's it at? I didn't post anything apart from... Oh, yeah. Got it. Oh, yeah, I saw him, Landry. I saw him before. I can't trust the ramp. They've done that to me on 2 different airports. Nice. I was hanging out for a coffee and couldn't be bothered to walk around the walking to the terminal. Listen, Sconce is always concerned about IniBuilds with their ability to see a sugar cube and saying that nobody ever wants to go in and look at how the high fidelity cup of coffee inside, and you've just proven him wrong. Like, that's really what you've just done. My mission here is complicit, he says.
We've got Charlie and XX ILS for left American 6236.
American 6236, cleared direct Wormy.
Direct Wormy, American 6236.
Unflyable airport. No sugar cubes. Exactly that. I need to have 10 FPS, but a full fidelity sugar cube in the coffee shop. I'm gonna time you out if you don't say goodnight shortly, Scott. That's Pontiac's like the Sandman. He's the Wolfpack Sandman. You must go to sleep. Welcome in, everybody. Little late night flight, a little later than what I normally stream. Typically a daytime streamer. Sometimes on Fridays and Sundays you'll see me at night, but yeah, we're just cruising along.
I'll tell you what, can you be back in 4 minutes? No more than 5?
Yeah, that'll work.
Just remain with me and report back on the frequency for Southwest 2896.
All right. 12,000 pounds of fuel. Tell everyone how you really ended up inside a terminal, he says. Oh boy, there must be a story. There's got to be a story.
6236, descend and maintain 5,000.
I'm going to have to look at our...
American 6236.
I'm going to have to look at our
November
flight...
986 Sierra Alpha, radar contact lost.
SDF. Get our PDF. John's taught me how to read these maps the other day here on stream. See if we have any turbulence maps. I have nothing to hide. You didn't teach me how to set the parking brakes in all your teachings. Oh, Sconce, you didn't teach him that little lever down below to park the plane? flight level 440. All right, here. We're flying at 370. That's flight 34. All right, 39. Gusty winds here. No turbulence map, though. Or is that what this is? Yeah, that's turbulence here. We're well past that. Fuel at KSDF. Progress page. We're 372 miles to top of descent. We're going to be at SDF at 545, top of descent. No, at 2310, top of descent 2238. Currently, all right. So we're not that top of descent is only about 40 minutes away from top of descent. But they do descend us coming into Louisville. They descend us pretty early, so we do have another about an hour and 10 of the flight. So map, thank you. No turbulence expected, except we definitely have some. Definitely think I'm going to my preview a little larger.
American 1790 Memphis Center, thank you for Romeo, runway 2 right, taxi via Tango 6, Lima, Tango 6, Juliet, Hotel 1 for American 1790.
Did we ever figure out the screws there, infectious or sconce? This click point here and this click point here, what it is the top one? All right, I don't know why I was not throttling up when I hit the top one there. I was not throttling up, and I was not seeing any changes over here either. One should be Toga. No idea what the other one does. All right, yeah, because there is a click point there. You will see Toga on your PFD. I did. So all right, so you checked it out, infectious? Because I did not have Toga showing, and again, I didn't give it a fair shake. I just kind of clicked it and looked, and it wasn't there. And I know that this plane delays a little bit, which I assume would be normal behavior. But all right, I'll give it a whirl next time.
Good night, sir. American 16.
Press it on short final and see, he says. You're a real wise ass at 2 a.m., aren't you? 4 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever it is.
American 6236, roger. You're 5 miles from Wormy. Cross Wormy at 3,000. Cleared ILS approach.
534, yeah.
Cleared ILS 4 left, American 6236, and airport is 5.
American 6236, you seem to have the field now?
Yeah, we have the field now, American 6236.
Roger that. American 6236, cleared visual approach, runway 4 left.
Cleared visual 4 left, American 6236.
Nothing wrong with a little full yeet to get the adrenaline going? Yeah, I've had that happen before. It definitely gets the adrenaline going. A full yeet plus some. So tomorrow, I'm going to see if our schedule is going to take us, I think our schedule is going to take us from SDF to Milwaukee. Is it Milwaukee to LaGuardia? Is that the next two? Or is it Milwaukee to Atlanta, and then Atlanta to LaGuardia?
FedEx 1451 Memphis Center, runway 36 center, taxi via Victor.
Milwaukee to Atlanta.
Romeo, cross runway 27, hold short runway 365.
Oh, is Infectious is flying behind me. He must be trying to catch up. Got Sean over here in LA. Sean said he was done. You still flying, Sean? Then Atlanta to LaGuardia, then LaGuardia to Toronto. Gotcha. We got Big Rig up here in Greenland still at Nuke. We got Landry hot on his heels.
36, wind 090 at 5.
Landry hot on his heels.
Cleared to land.
Clear to land 4 left, American 36.
Pontiac's down here in Hobart, stuck in the terminal.
1790, American 1790, wind 050 at 6. RNF Chatty, runway 4 right, cleared 4 takeoff.
You can actually see him stuck in the terminal here.
Takeoff.
Landed LaGuardia, LaGuardia to Toronto. I landed safely in Toronto and called it a day. Nice, Hans. Very nice. We have many, many pilots still flying right now, and I think we're gonna blow that. I think we're gonna blow that number away. That 28 number. My tech's still sitting in Milwaukee. I don't know if Infectious is flying yet or not. I flew into this, I think I flew up here in a CJ4, I think. I can't remember what we flew in here, but we flew up here,
Delta 346 Memphis Center, squawk
and we did a couple of flights around in our FS Economy jobs a while back, but a lot of fun
Delta
up there.
346 Memphis Center, ident.
Bring on the European airports, Landry says.
Delta 346 radar contact 15 miles southeast of Pocket City. Welcome.
For those of you who are joining us and just trying to catch up with what we got going on, we do have an achievement that we're working on, and it is we've made it a contest essentially. We have the WolfAir Golden Pilot Achievement, it's called. And if you fly for us on WolfAir and you complete this landing challenge, or this world challenge that we have, and you essentially have to fly around the world, there's 200 legs. It's literally like 400 to 500 hours of flying, if not more. And you fly these 200 legs around the world, and then you get this achievement. I've made it the first person to get this achievement done. I will buy them the plane of their choice in the sim. So if you're flying with us, and you want to dabble with that, just just join us in Discord and get it going. We have several pilots that are already 8, 10, 12 legs deep, but there's nothing to say that those guys will take 2 weeks off and they won't fly anything, and you'll be able to catch up. So it's just a matter of it's really endurance there. That's a lot of flying, and there's a lot of things going on there. So I'm doing leg 5 right now. I might do 6 and 7 tomorrow, and then I'm probably gonna drop off and do some cargo, a little bit of cargo flying, among the company routes in WolfAir. I don't plan on winning this. I do want to complete it, but I don't plan on winning this anyway. Even if I did win, it would be the next guy to the next pilot to come in behind me would get it. So just a fun thing Doozy put together. Doozy and Sconce and Big Rig and guys hanging out in the voice chats for hours on end, and they came up with this huge achievement that is just really, really cool. And again, if you guys feel like you want to join us, we also have 3,000 other routes. You don't have to do this. It's just a thing to do if you're bored. We literally have 3,000 other routes that you can fly in Aeroconomy, and make Aeroconomy dollars and build a house wherever you want in the world and all that. And you can fly any one of our 3,000 routes in our network all over the world: Africa, Australia, Japan. A lot of we have a cargo hub over in Frankfurt. Also have Vanta in Finland. No, Helsinki and Frankfurt. What else do we have? Tons of cargo stuff, but again, if you want to find us, we're on the airlines page up here at the top on FSHub. Scroll down to page 2, and we are rapidly making our way up page 2 into the top, 15 or 20 in on page 2 here. So, WolfAir WolfAir Aviation is who we are, and all of our information. And we're not very serious. We just like to have fun with it. Got a huge community going in the Discord. We got a huge community going in the Discord, and in order. I'm not flying. I'm cleaning my freezer at 6 a.m. Nice. But yeah, I don't think this was up. If you want to find us, we're over here on page 2 on fshub.io. Page 2, about 10 or 15 down, 15, 20 down. You'll see us right in here. And like I said, rapidly climbing the ranks here into hopefully page 1 here very shortly. And if you're interested in the Aeroconomy side of things, another aspect of it, you can come in here. I have properties. Personally have properties all over the world, and then I've gotten a couple of other properties. Oh, my hotel's active in Bogota. Nice. The first WolfAir hotel is up and going. It has been built. Awesome. But yeah, I also have a couple of guys before we were able to purchase houses and only premium members could purchase houses. I did grab Ibanez 1, Doozy 1, Pontiac 1, and Landry 1. And I also purchased a house in Athens, Dublin, Boston, and Nashville. So we're, the houses are like 53 grand a piece. The hotel's like 450,000. And I'm already back up recouping that cash, and I'm already up over $250,000 again. All good. Fun stuff. They got a whole economy piece that's going to be plugged in with that, with passengers and passengers flying back and forth, and I mean, it's just really, really cool stuff for a third-party thing to do. So.
Descend and maintain 2,000.
Descend, maintain 2,000, American 6236.
Ziggy 6 Yankee Heavy, you're leaving my airspace. To the southwest, Houston Center, correction, Fort Worth Center is presently offline this evening. Frequency change to advisories is approved. Good night, sir.
I want to make sure in all of the craziness that happened here, when we go to give the thanks. Sconce, if you are going to bed, thank you again for the 20 gifted subs earlier. You are an absolute legend and a very good friend, man. I appreciate you.
American 6236, turn left, heading of 120.
Left 120, American 6236.
The Delta coming in. Yeah. No worries, man.
And that was Gateway 251 for taxi. Let's see here, runway 2 right. Are you set up for the right side of the center? Runway 2 right, taxi via Tango 6 Juliet Hotel. Information, Romeo's current, altimeter 3045.
Airport airport inside.
Arrival here, 280.
And several calling at once. Break American 236. Thank you very much. Clear visual.
Bourbon at
approach,
6,000
runway,
for your arrival.
Clear visual for left, 236.
Cargo Lux 51. I understand you're descending to 16,000 Huntsville altimeter 3038. Anyone else calling the center on entry? Cargo Lux 51, Roger, I have your requesting. American 6236, wind 09085, runway 4 left, clear 2 lane.
Clear to land 4
Got
left.
10 more medium haul flights to do before I get that achievement on medium hauler and long hauler. I have 32 more flights to do long hauler on it. Those are global achievements.
Delta 346, cross I have at and maintain, flight level 330.
Pontiac, they got a Sydney to Adelaide daily challenge flight. That's worth Aeroconomy dollars too. Just throwing it out there. That's a fun flight. I've done that twice in the last week. I've had a lot of fun with that flight. I did that last night as part of the Hardorf achievement. Yeah. There's also FSHub has a new. It's not new. It's been announced for a while, but they have a achievement coming out. It breaks on. Not ready yet, so don't fly it yet. But depart from an airport of your choice and land at RJTT. Your flight distance must be further than 200 nautical miles. It's New Year's Eve over Tokyo. Active between 12/31 and 1/14, so we have 2 weeks to get it. And it's basically a New Year's Eve ring in 2025 type achievement, but it's not available yet. And that Hardorf achievement that Pontiac's talking about is available now, but only until I completed it on the 16th, and I think it ends Christmas Day, I think. But yeah, right now, achievement is dynamically classified as rare. Only 15% have achieved it, and it is Sydney to Adelaide in commemoration of a German heritage in Australia. So pretty cool. I enjoy these. These are a lot of fun. I do enjoy achievements.
American 6236.
I typically fly all of typically fly my flights in real time. Today I just did not have the I didn't really want to do both of my flights at night, so why that's why we got the daytime in over Missouri right now. It is right now. It's 11 o'clock p.m. here, but I just couldn't do the second flight for sure. I could definitely not do it in the evening, at night. I would have been sleeping right here with you.
Climb and maintain 15,000, see altitude leaving. And cargo looks 51 heavy. If you want to just
Got a 104 knot tailwind right now.
Just set a maintain 10,000, and I'll have lower for you shortly, so you can keep your speed up. I mean, speed is your discretion, sir, but 10,000 for now, and you can expect a little bit lower shortly. The visual approach runway 18 left. I say you want the right side? Is that what you said? The cargo side at Huntsville is off runway 18 left. Are you sure you know where you want to park? We all get that one, sir. Once again, the visual approach runway 18 left. No problem.
What is going on, everybody? A flurry of subs, flurry of followers today. Really appreciate it. I am losing steam right now.
11 heavy, Memphis Center. Thank you for Romeo. Let me see here. Runway 36 Center.
Get my runway in.
Via
Did not.
Charlie Echo.
Runway 35 left.
Cross runway 27.
Be exiting right.
Delta 346.
No, sorry, we're exiting left.
Tonight, 132.907.
Reciprocal's 17. $173 miles to top of descent. We're getting there.
Center Gateway 251. I've got to get back to work, so I got to pause here and just, I guess I'll disconnect and I'll be back on later.
Gateway 251, Roger. You're cleared to disconnect at your discretion and just take a look with us before you get back.
All right, we'll go see you. Hey, you didn't fly through earlier and ask for me at work, did you?
I did.
I thought that was you. All right, Dad. We'll catch you next time.
Take care.
What?
Center, good evening. Giant 381 heavy descending through 180 from 11,000.
Giant 381 heavy, Memphis Center, good evening. The Huntsville altimeter, 3038. Expect a visual approach runway 36 right.
3038, we'll expect visual 36 right, Giant 381.
Go through an hour and a half of 15 flights completed so far. That is a good jump. Yeah, I'd say. Crazy jump. All things considered, we have 13 more to go until we break the record again that was just set today. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I've done our daily flight tally in Discord. '21. Daily flight tally in Discord. Sean M. I guess it calls for a WolfAir long haul. Perfect, Sean. Love it. 28 was the number for the day. Put that in WolfAir news. And that completes the week. Do the weekly summary here. From the 15th, people are going to lose their minds about this. From the 15th through the 21st, WolfAir Aviation has flown 157 flights, including Nichols, who just landed right now in Milwaukee in the 777 freighter. No, that's not including that. That's not including that, because that's actually for tomorrow's flights, which is next week. So, no, Nichols was the last one. Sorry, my bad. Nichols was the last one at 22:55 on the 21st. So that is included. So 157 flights. Well done, all. Well done. See how that stacks for last year, or last week. Last week, we flew 149, so we beat last week. That is awesome. It is. That's insane. It's insane. Unfortunately, I do not have the balance sheet, and we've already blown by our WolfAir income. But I could safely say that we had $4.6 million at the end of today. And we started the week off with $3.4 million. So $1.2 million made this week. No way to really get a...
381, turn left heading 310.
You can't see the bank balance yet. The bank balance history yet, so... Sick. Beers all around, yeah. Employee, what do they call that? Profit sharing. Profit sharing coming soon. Newfie slush for me, but I'm willing to share. Nice. This week will slow down. It's Christmas. Double check those dates. 21, 22 through the 28th. Of 22 to 28. next. Oh, I gotta edit that. Keep it up, guys. This is awesome. I cannot wait until we get the ability to lease planes and lease gates, and we're going to have a good jump on the network. Going to be good. Good stuff. And then we can get our routes squared away from there, and good to go.
Cargo looks 51, turn right heading of, I think it 255 radar vectors for the visual approach, descend and maintain 3,000.
As of right now, no, Infectious. That is it. 3,000 routes is the current cap.
FedEx 11 heavy, the wind 100 at 5, RNF jacks runway 36 center cleared for takeoff.
I will make Doozy happy, yes. Any updates on property transfers yet? I know you were talking about it earlier. As of right now, there is no update on property transfers. I was talking to Bobby Allen, the dev of Aeroconomy, today. I can't ask him. I don't know when that's coming. I know he's wanting to implement. I don't know how he's. I think the property transfers and the ability to sell and buy ability to sell and purchase properties outright instead of build them, I think is a broader aspect of the economy portion. I'm not really 100% sure when that's going to be when that one's going to be put in there, but like I said, also Landry, if you guys want your money back to be able to build your own house, I can send you your money back if you'd rather do that. The problem is I have your location that you want. So it's a catch-22. Like you asked me to build your house where you wanted the house, where your house built, but now I'm going to send you 53 grand and you're going to be able to put your house somewhere else. Yeah. And I personally, like I don't want your location, like I don't need that. I'd rather sell it to you for $1 and be done with it when it's when the ability comes. So. Right now, there's really no reason to fast travel there or away from it anyway, so it doesn't, it's not a huge deal. Other than the fact that it's just sitting in my portfolio. I do the stock trading stuff is going to be cool.
For you momentarily, but you start looking for the airport at your 10 o'clock in 10 miles.
Very good, Infectious. When they start the stock trading and where you're able to put in very good, Pontiac. Thank you for the lurk. When they start putting in like the ability to purchase businesses and, like I said, leasing gates and cargo stands and leasing planes, where now the planes are actually persistent, where you're not going to just be able to jump in a plane and fly where you want. For the most part, you're going to have to fly the routes that are, not that you're going to have to, but you're going to have to fly the planes that we have unless you're going to purchase your own, which you can do. But yeah, just going to be interesting. I'm excited to see where it's going to go. It looks like Landry is about halfway through his flight up to Nuuk, Greenland. we're getting there.
Do you have your transponder on, sir? I'm not picking you up on the network at all.
All right, let's get our. We're about a 6. Wow, we
And
really.
Cargo X51 looks like you went all through the both localizers there, sir. Did you say you had the field?
Yeah, we are cruising here. Let's get ourselves situated for hitting the top of the center.
We'll make it down. Giant 381 Heavy, reduce your speed now to 210 knots or less for traffic. 210 left, Giant 381 Heavy, just going to maintain 3,000.
All right, we're landing on on 35 right. I'm gonna pull up the localizer info just in case.
Yeah, Fenix 11, I'm not showing you connected, sir. I don't see anybody out there. It's empty.
350 is our localizer approach course. We are doing an RNAV approach, but just in case we get down there and there's some weather, build this ILS as needed.
Cargo Lux 51, heavy to wind 010 at 3, runway 18 left, clear to land.
Three 110.55.
And Fenix 11, are you able to figure it out? Can't find you anywhere.
AJ, what sort of FPS do you average? I'm in the process of setting up flight sim again, but I'm not sure what FPS you should aim for. My sim looks great. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just to let you know, AJ, I shoot for somewhere between 40 and 60. That's what I shoot for. But just so you know, I have a monster rig, and I still every once in a while have issues. That is my rig. Those are my new rig specs that I just got about 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago. And I have had some issues here and there. Like I'm still getting audio popping right now, but I shoot for anywhere between. I think I cap mine at 60 or 70 FPS. In flight sim, I don't think you need much more than that, man. It's instead of having the rig working, super hard to get FPS that you just can't catch. That's pretty much my opinion on it anyway. I don't think you're going to see much difference between 120 and 60. It's not. I don't know what I'm getting right now, but it's sunset. It's looking pretty good. I'm happy with it. My rig is like your streaming rig, but have a 3080 instead. I can't seem to get more than 30 FPS on 2020. Yeah, that's about right, but 30's good, man. 30's not bad. If you can get a consistent 30 and not get the stutters, yeah, you're streaming. Like I had a 3070 Ti that I was streaming on just 5 months ago, and that's I was in 2024, but I will say, and I don't know how it's working for you, but I will say that 2024 ran better for me on day 3, because day 1 and 2 were a disaster. But 2024 ran pretty well on my 3070, and you have a 3080, so that's a little bit better. You may want to consider the upgrade, but 30s is with pretty heavy settings, but it's been so long I forget what the ideal is. Yeah, listen, if you can get a solid 30 to 40, I would be happy, man. I really would. That's just those are my opinion. I would rather have a solid 30 to 40 than 10, 60, 50, 4. You know what I mean? I would rather have a consistent 30 to 40. And then the other thing too that I use nonstop, AJ. I love this program. Is Auto FPS. Auto FPS is a must. I don't know if you use that or not, but this program is a must. It tweaks your TLOD and LOD settings, and right now I'm getting 40. So that right there, that's what I'm getting is 40. So this is, I mean, this is pretty good. So, and I have ultra settings on pretty much everything. I probably should knock some of my settings down, but yeah, like right now it just bumped up to 79, 80, 81. But I mean, if I'm getting 40, 30, or 40, I'm good. Still don't know whether I should use 24 or 20. So many mixed opinions. Yeah, and there are, and you will hear somebody say the exact opposite of me. And honestly, I know people that have the exact same, literally the exact same machine as me and the exact same specs, and get different performance. It's very frustrating, man. It's very, very frustrating, and you know, it really is just tweaking what works for your machine. And it's a lot of mixed opinions. Yep. I like Auto FPS. Lossless scaling is a great tool as well. 24 feels better as far as performance goes, other than the stutters. Yep. And those audio pops drive me nuts, because that's what I used to get. I have, like, you know, I get hesitant with that, because the audio pops, to me, that used to be a death sentence. Like you knew a crash was coming. But all right, I do have 6,000 set in the MCP. We're good to go on that. Engine instruments are all good. We're hitting our top of descent in 12 miles, 9,100 pounds of fuel. We're good on that. Our ATIS information, 3049. High pressure over here. We've flown very low pressure to very high pressure. So 3049 is what we're looking for here.
X11 heavy climb and maintain flight level tree 70.
Do you not get any bugs with PMDG? I would say very, very few, AJ, to be honest with you. PMDG and the iFly Max, very few. The iFly Max is still considered experimental, and a 2020 aircraft that is compatible with 24. And I'll be honest with you, man, that thing is phenomenal. This is the PMDG 737. I've only had this for 2 days. I never flew this in 2020. So when it came out for 24 the other day, this is I just bought it. And I will say that the performance between the iFly 737 MAX 8 and this it's pretty comparable. I do get bugs in the Fenix. I definitely get some hang-ups and things like that in the Fenix. A lot of audio pops, a lot more audio pops in the Fenix. But that's also a third party, it's another third party thing that uses an exterior thing. So yeah, it's the PMDG for me in 24 is it's running pretty well, real well actually. All right, altimeter set. Our RNAV arrival is set. Localizer frequency, already done that, 110.55. ILS localizer course 350 and 350. De-icing will keep on for a few minutes. Landing altitude is 500. It is actually 479. Touchdown zone. Auto brake done yet? Missed the P3D days. It seemed like more simple for optimization. Yeah. Nichols with the prediction over on the Twitch side. I never did the P3D. Yeah, looks can't compare. I would agree. Although I've never flown in P3D. I did flight sim when I was a kid, and then I took a break for a long time, and I just got back into it seriously about 3 to 4 years ago, and that's when I started doing a lot more of I started doing more serious, and I've only been flying airliners for about a year and a few months. That's about 14, 15 months. That's it. I learned my first airliner was the Fenix A320 in 2020. No, that's wrong. It was in 2020. It's at the very end of 2020 that I learned the Fenix A320 series. And my first Boeing, the first Boeing I ever flew was the 777 freighter the day it came out. That was the first Boeing I ever flew. 35 left is where we're going. 35 left. Port. Got that. Flaps 30, AC on, anti-ice. I don't believe we will need here. Oh, yeah, we will. Leave anti-ice on. We're probably going to need a little heavy on the brakes. Import 3045. Calculate the map. We're all right. Auto brakes 2 it is. Like that stutter right there, I haven't had one of those in a while. I do not fly in real life, AJ. I am a retired firefighter. I fly fake planes and desks. That's what I fly, man. I do not fly in real life. My son does. My son just got his PPL and he's working towards the airline track, but I do not. I just have been an aviation nerd for a while. I worked a ramp at a major airport in New York while I worked at in the firehouse in New York. But yo, Real Penzo, what's going on, brother? We were just descending into Louisville.
FedEx 11 heavy, amend your altitude, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Nope.
That'll be your final.
What are you up to tonight, Rapenza? Just chilling? Chilling with the wife? Captain Pebble, how's the drive going? Firefighter, awesome career, good for you. Your son can share similar interests. I'm working on ATPL. Oh, nice, bro. Very nice. Firing up a 757. Very nice. All right. We got ourselves auto brakes 2. We'll be there at 2309. It is 2242, even though it doesn't look like it outside. You ever do flight sims on do I ever do flights in Australia? Yeah, we just did 2 or 3 days in Australia the other day, AJ. Flew from Sydney to Adelaide, and then we did Adelaide back to Sydney on one of the days, and then the very next day we did Sydney to Adelaide to Hobart. That's what we did, and we do have company routes out there. AJ, do you do any virtual airline stuff, or are you just kind of hanging out? Shopping time, very good, Infectious, good luck. Get your lamb. I don't know if you were here before, AJ, but if you're interested in joining us on a virtual airline, or you want to join our Discord to post flight sim pictures and stuff, feel free, man. You go to my website there. At the top, there's a couple of pictures, and we can help you get set up if you want. If you don't, totally cool. But we would love to have you on board. We are coming in on the MBEL 5. How can he see me? Infectious, thank you for the lurk. Got you on a little bit. Used to in the past when I get my sim configured and controls arrive, I'd definitely join. All right, cool, man. Yeah, absolutely. Love to have you. Especially if you're an ATPL guy already. $26,000 feet. This pulled out. You're in Australia, AJ? Drive is good, middle of nowhere in Texas. Where are you actually driving to, Pebble? Where you headed? Sounds like fun. Can't wait to get back into the sim world, man. Yeah, it's. I'll be honest with you. I was in like early in the 90s. Actually, probably earlier than that. It was probably late 80s, early 90s. I was in the flight sim stuff when Microsoft Flight Simulator was only Meg's Field in Chicago, and the McCormick Place and Sears Tower was a stick figure. That's what I started on, and my buddy and I used to kind of just role play and hang out and pretend that we were flying, when we were kids. And then I took a huge break with it, and then I came back into it heavy with DCS World. Oh, you're in Melbourne. Nice. We got a guy on Twitch that lives in that works in Melbourne. Very nice. We got a few guys across the pond over that way, AJ. Very nice. One of my very good friends lives in Melbourne. Western Nebraska. Pebble, you driving all night long? I think Cyndi Lauper made a song about you.
FedEx 11 heavy contact to the Atlanta Center now, 132.97. Good night. Same to you, sir.
There we go. This one's for Pebble. Hell no. Amarillo by morning, stopping in Amarillo. Gotcha. This one's for you, Pebble.
Attention all aircraft, time now 0523 Zulu. Memphis Center is now closed. Any aircraft remaining on the frequency. Radar services have been terminated. Frequency change to advisories are approved for all. Good night.
No, Cyndi Lauper. I drove all night. Maddie. All right, AJ, I'll let you in right now. You're in, man. Pontiac, the new guy in the Discord, is Rabasi. He's from Melbourne. In the YouTube chat. Ah, Pebble. It's a nice, very nice song for Pebble to drive to. Look at my CTAF frequency. One 124.2. Need a little air brake here. — 122.8. We're listening. Cool. Glad I could help, Pebble. Glad I could help. 18,000 feet. A little, jump in the altimeter there. Terrible song. This would actually make me want to drive into a telephone pole, I think. $664 on our minimums. Spin that way down. All right. Yeah, AJ, and let me know. My settings are in the flight sim area. If you look in the flight sim, civilian flight sim area, my settings are in there, and you can see what I have set for MSFS 2024. But again, keep in mind I have a monster. I spec'd this rig for 2024, so, and I paid $4,700, $4,600 for it. So, yeah. So it's you know, I got a monster machine for that, and I still have some issues here and there. So. All right, passing 14,000. Yes, they're in there as well, AJ. My auto FPS settings are in there, in that channel. Yep. Downtown Louisville should be right here. The airport is out this way. I think this is downtown anyway. Might be down around the river a little bit further than what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think it is. Getting ready to fly over Fort Knox. Right over here. We will be back tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, as I probably in less than 12 hours or right at 12 hours from right now, I should be firing up a stream for the day. Should be here for a good 6 to 7 hours tomorrow. We've been here 5 or 6 today, even though we had a split stream due to a internet outage here. But yeah, I've been going for probably 6 to 7 hours. I plan on doing at least 6 or 7 tomorrow, if not more. And 6 to 7 on Tuesday as well. And then Wednesday, obviously, we're kicking out. Sounds good. AJ, thanks for coming in, and I appreciate the, I'm sure you subscribed over there. If you did, thank you very much. Yep, if you're set to private, you don't get an alert, so but I do appreciate the subscription. I see it went up by 1 there. Thanks for joining the Discord. Welcome to the Wolf Pack, and can't wait to be flying with you as well, man. If you do get it squared away and you're flying around, feel free to throw some pictures in the Discord. And looking forward to get you setting up. Have a good day, a safe day, Merry Christmas, if you celebrate. 10,000 feet, landing lights, runway turnoff lights, ignition, and we'll leave our wing light. We'll go through wing light on. We'll leave anti-ice on for now. It's -1 degrees down there, Celsius, so go ahead and leave that out. We do have our speed brake is still out. We do have a, over in this area right here, this is a military base, so you actually cannot, I thought about going direct right across here to hit the airport, because the airport's right over here, but there's actually a restricted area between 10 and 20,000 feet in this area. That entire area is Fitz Point, they call it, and then Fort Knox is actually right over here. That's actually Fort Knox, what they call that, Goodman Air Force Base, Army Air Force Base. Fort Knox is on that base, where they keep the gold. I want me gold. Could the lurkers give a thumbs up? Thanks, Maddie. All right, let's go ahead and stow our brake. I'm going to go ahead and drop go flaps 1. Take over the speed. We're not quite slow down that much. Slow down. This will be the final flight of the night. We'll be back in 12 hours to take it on from here. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. I haven't decided if we're going to fly up to Milwaukee. Maybe we'll do Milwaukee, Atlanta to LaGuardia. Seems like a nice little zigzag. Milwaukee's a fun place to fly into from here. Maybe we do that tomorrow. Maybe we do, we'll plan on Milwaukee, flying from SDF to Milwaukee, and then Milwaukee to Atlanta, and then Atlanta to LaGuardia. That's a nice little three-leg flight there. All right. We will be pretty much on a 15 mile final for the most part. Airport's right over here. Our 25-mile ring, we got a 10 and a 5. What are you up to tonight, Maddie? You flying, or what are you doing? Have you been flying at all? Speed control. .35 at Bourbon. Actually, if I can get out of the cockpit for a few minutes, or for a few seconds on final, it's actually going to be a pretty cool, cool shot. All right, let's see how we're looking here. 124.2, that is our Louisville. We are going to be exiting left. Going to be making our left-hand turn to final here in a second. Doing that right now. Louisville traffic, WolfAir 19. We are turning final. Be about a 25-mile final for runway 35 left. Full stop. Louisville traffic. Attempted 4 flights, only 1 was successful. Gotcha. Slow it down to 2. Approach VREF not selected. Probably should do that. Flaps 30, 142, so 147. We are VREF. Our winds are coming right down the runway. Not bad at all. I actually might fly this in for the most part. Get us down to about 10 miles, and I'll fly it in from there. That's gonna blow my shot at the. Gonna blow my shot at the screenshot that I want though. I do have the scenery for here, FS Dream Team. Actually a very nice airport. This is the UPS hub, World Hub. But we do fly in here a lot, cargo and passengers. Right, landing on 5 left. I'll be wrapping up here shortly, Hawks Girl. You want me to call or you want me to let you sleep? I love you, dear. 16 miles out. Try to answer. All right, sounds good. Well, you should see mine. I was gonna turn the music off for the approach, but I can't shut this song off. You cannot shut Dropkick Murphys off. I'm sorry, can't do it. Flaps in transit. 142. I'm going to drop the gear a little early. I want to get a screenshot, and I'm going to hand fly it in. All right, flaps and transit to 30. Oh. All right, let me fly this in. Uh, 142, 147. My aircraft. A little bit of a crosswind to the right. From the right. Wind's dying down to the from the right. Two whites, two red.
1,000.
5.
Glide slope.
Hey, what's he glide slope? We're right on the glide slope. What the hell's he talking about?
Glide slope.
We're literally on the RNAV glide slope right now.
Glide slope.
Cut the shit. Two whites, two reds. Little bit gusty. The wind is way. Global traffic, WolfAir 19er. Port final. Okay, 35 left.
300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Had a little sim stutter there. Right. Manual brakes. And we are off. Thank you, Lieutenant Bob. How are you, sir? Welcome in. Welcome back. Felt like I could have came in a little fast there with the... I had wind correction in there, and I think I came in a little fast. All in all, I think that went well. All right, let me lock my... We'll come up here, see it better. Strobes to steady, off, off, and we'll go taxi lights on, runway turn-off lights on. We'll shut our landing lights off. APU can be started. Go ahead and clean up the flaps. Pitot heat can come off. Anti-ice can come off. Yaw damper can come off. Our flight directors can come off. Terrain come off of B. Our traffic can stop. Traffic can stop, and weather can be stopped. We are going to be taxiing to the ramp via Gulf and Lima. Gulf, Lima, and Juliet, isn't it? Back? Hell. What's the name of that little bike? Louisville traffic, WolfAir 19er has vacated runway 35 left at Gulf. We'll be taxiing ramp via Gulf, Quebec. Louisville traffic. All right. Flaps are all cleaned up. Let's go ahead and for our node. We'll shut off engine number 1. Taxi in on 1 engine. What's going on, Lieutenant Bob? Second nice little dusk approach. Flight left. Bedtime soon? Same here, bro. Same here. The hell? Here, we're going to be parking right over there. Alpha 6, I think. Oh, it shows a taxiway over there. We'll come in on... There's no taxiway. Guess we'll go Alpha 14. Here we go. Is there... it's a fire extinguisher. I actually thought that was a gate agent up in the ramp, or up in the jet bridge. Where's my guy? We're gonna have to eyeball it. Oh, awesome. You're behind baggage carts, guys. I don't know how I'm supposed to park. I don't know. Who parked those there? Great move. Great move there. Yeah, I see you. I see you now. Clowns. GSX nanigans. Not yet. Not yet. APU gen on. Now and all right. Go. Wing light off. Anti-collision light can come off. It's already down. Off, off, off. APU is connection. Not yet. Sex request deboarding. Ground ops. Set the chocks. Probably should have been done before the jet bridge comes over. Ground power is on. Remain overnight. APU can now come off. Off, 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 off. Those are off. Hydraulic pumps off. Fuel pumps off. Yaw dampers already off. IRS is off. Health signs off. We made it. They're waiting on us to open the doors. Door, right? Did. Oh, everybody's moving. Door is open, isn't it? Disarmed. Open. There we go. Now people can leave. All right, let's see how we did. I did get a couple of cool screenshots that I put into Levatex here quick. And we will go ahead and complete our flight. second flight of the PMDG 737-800. I'm enjoying this airplane a lot. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right. Landing rate manager gave us a minus 170. Perfect. 1.04 on the landing rate. I'll take that any day. All good on that. Let's see what Levitex did. It was a 2-hour and 1-minute flight, so we did two 2-hour flights. We flew from Seattle to Denver, and then Denver over to Louisville. The nice departure out of Denver. Flew out over the Midwest and the Plains states, over Salina, Kansas, just south of St. Louis, and then in on the MBell 5. Made our turn, grabbed a couple of cool sunset screenshots, and we landed just past the 1,000-footers. And 174 in a Levitex, and right on the center line. We rolled out longer than we needed to, but I knew we were parking over here, so I didn't bail off. This is the whole UPS complex, but yeah, we taxied Golf. This thing is not there, so I think that kid is still calling Denver Center, still awaiting permission. He might be. This taxiway is not there in my scenery, or I completely missed it, but I was looking. We parked, and that's that. Let's take a look at a couple of the screenshots that were, there were a couple of them that were really cool. Very nice arrival. We're just starting our approach here. Livery is sick, man. It is crazy sick. No, do not remove that. The hell's the matter with you, guy? Thanks for the stream, making the drive less sucky. I'm glad it worked out, man. I'm glad I'll get there safe. I think I got another. That was one. I think I have another screenshot that I have here. I thought I had another one with the wheels down. I did. This one. I don't know if it's the same. Yeah. Oh, that's why. Our limit was reached. No wonder. I'll have to put them in FSHub and in the Discord. But yeah, so that was that. We are currently unloading. Guys, I just want to, a couple of things here. Huge day. I appreciate everybody who came back after the internet outage for me. We were 3 hours, 2.5 hours in, and we had an internet outage. And had to restart the episode on YouTube with a new thumbnail and a new title and everything, and we still ended up with 20 people at the end of the stream. And I really appreciate everybody who did come back and everybody who stopped in. If you are over on the YouTube side and you're new, please hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you can at least have a chance at knowing when I'm on. If not, feel free to join the Discord. Right here is the easiest way for both Twitch and YouTube to find out when I'm going live. That is a never fail. You will find out if I'm going live if you're in my Discord. Everything for both Twitch and YouTube and Beam auto posts there when I hit that live button, even if it's on an accident. So a couple of things. I appreciate everybody who's come in, anybody who's joined the Discord as well. We've had a whole bunch of stuff going on today. One, Journey, thank you for the 100 bits. I do see that right off the bat. And I do have to go back a little bit just to catch all this. Where are we? 3 days ago, how about 6 hours ago? Here we go. Speedbird, thank you for the follow. That was overnight last night. I appreciate you. He came in. He's also a new streamer on the Twitch side of things. Sky Command, a huge raid of 29 viewers that kicked off the day. Thank you for the raid. Canutus77, thank you for the follow on Twitch. AvGeek Ethan followed up with a raid of 24 viewers, legitimately like 10 minutes after Sky Command raided. Thank you again, AvGeek Ethan. And then we had a whole bunch of followers from his raid. Avgeek Ethan followed. Kyrian999. Avgeek Evan followed. Aviator Lover Raleigh followed. Gear Jammer followed. Chris V, thank you for the follow. Sconce then gifted 20 subs to the community, and a lot of people got free subs, a free month of no ads on Twitch because of Sconce's generous gifted subs. Hey, you Ken followed also on Twitch. Galnati followed. He actually was one of the gifted sub recipients. He also followed. Hawkscroll resubscribed for 3 months, and right then is where the stream actually, the internet crashed right there at my house. So we took like a 10-minute break and came back. One Journey Make It Count, thank you for the 100 bits. Arte00, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Jose Santizo, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Infectious, thank you for the 15 stream streak. What else do we have here? There was a couple other streaks I thought that we might have had. Where was that? I thought we had another couple of streaks here, but anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody who came in. Thank you very much. We are wrapping it up here. I'm going to let the YouTube guys go so we don't get hit. We are going to raid out, guys, on Twitch. If you don't mind, please do hang out. I'm going to send you guys to someone else. I don't know who's on. Got Tank over in Australia. I think we're going to raid Tank, guys. I'm going to send you guys over to Tank in Australia. We've raided him before. He is a good dude. Let me go from there. Yeah. So, guys, I'm going to send the Twitch guys over to Tank. He's in the Australia. It looks like he's in the 7-3 as well. And go over there, say hello to him. He's flying from YBPH to Sydney. So give him a look. Also a great streamer as well. Guys over on Beam, have a good night, and guys on YouTube, enjoy. I'll be back in about 12 hours. We'll be here for the day tomorrow. So again,